This is Andrea, and I'd like to, I guess, welcome myself back to Facebook Live. I have to admit, extremely sick, and I'm still dealing with the sickness and recovering from it, but I'm back. And I don't think you would want to see me as the way I was, and I'm doing much better, but I'm still on the road to recovery. But I think about this, how is there that we can else, show hope that how is there when we are else show else to fail? I'm sorry. How is there when all else there seems to fail as far as hope? I didn't put it up here tonight, but I guess coming to you guys is that when we have hope, I know for myself, hope is a big factor in my life, and sometimes throughout my entire life, hope is all I've ever had to hold on to. And when I've had hope in my life, it has gotten me through so much. You know, hope of you know dealing with difficult folks. I'm dealing with a difficult situation here lately. The only hope is I have is that I handle it right, and the hope, I guess for myself of this past year that you have walked through me that's been very difficult. And you know from the beginning, I guess, of a couple of years ago to being raped and being sick and dealing with hernia operations and cancer and car wrecks, 5 car wrecks, I guess, 5 or 6 in 2 years. That there's a lot. And the only thing I can say is that to get through a lot of these things, that hope is just one of those things that you have to have in life. That if we don't have that hope, life is very difficult to be able to manage. And I know for myself, sometimes you feel like giving up, and believe me, sometimes I do feel like giving up. But the only thing I can say is don't give up. Have hope. I know if you have hope, you'll realize that you'll be able to get past many things in life. And it's like, I guess it's like sometimes you feel like you've been snowed in and the snow is clear to the roof of your home. And the only way you get out of it is to make a hole and crawl through it and get to the other side so you can get out of your home. And when you can do that, then you can really make a difference as far as, having hope to get through that. And I guess for me, I have to admit when the new year comes, I'm going to go out. I'm going to set the alarm. I'm going to bed about 8 o'clock tonight. I've actually been going to bed very early. I'm trying to get back into some exercise. I'm having to work through pain issues again to get strong again that I thought I'd work through. But the whole thing is I have hope that I will be able to do those things and get back to my life and a whole bunch of things. But the whole thing is you got to have hope for yourself. And hope is a big factor. Hope makes the determination of whether sometimes you make it through an illness or whether you live or die. Hope is that much of a factor in anything we do. And I know for myself, I just want you to realize how much I feel for you guys out there who have gone through a very difficult time or walked a very difficult path. And I'm here for you, and I'm bringing you stuff that I want to bring hope to you guys, and you'll be able to teach you things, about finances and health and, meditation and decluttering your lives and, and supplying things that you really need. And it is with my hope that as time marches on that I be able to provide these things so you do have hope. And what hope gives up to you, I guess, I have to admit, Talking to you guys about hope is very close to my heart. My heart just, there's so much I want to talk about as far as hope. I look at my doggy's eyes, and she gives me hope. I saw her as the puppy dog, turn into a mean doggy. And then a year of just love and compassion turned her into the most loving doggy and loving beagle you can imagine. People love her. It's funny, I went to pick up a prescription today, and she was so excited at being a beagle. She went and got excited to get a biscuit from the lady at the counter that she ran all over the thing, and she did it, and she got herself a biscuit. The lady got her a biscuit, and she was so happy. What gave me hope was just a simple fact that somebody cared enough about my pet. And to me, pets are very caring and very loving. And to me, just, sometimes staring into their eyes gives me hope. And, there are other factors that can give us hope. Remembering, sometimes maybe something good that has happened in our life, or somebody said something good and compassionate, and that we can remember, that gives us hope. Or something that we could think of ourselves, or some place we could think that means a lot to us. I know for me, a special place is the ocean. I think of the ocean as like emotions. It comes and it goes. And when I look at that ocean, I realize my emotions just come and go. And, sometimes I have strong emotions, sometimes I don't. But I guess for myself, I would rather feel my feelings than eat over them, because that's what I used to do. I'd rather express my feelings, expressly, even in my home, because by having hope, I can do that, and it's okay. And if you've got a private area to do that, that's okay to express those emotions in an open atmosphere where it's safe for you to do. Because in doing so, you give yourself hope not to have to deal with all that negativity that's inside you. And and that can be a really difficult thing for folks when you don't have all that negativity. One thing I like to say is, when the new decade and the new year begins, I'm setting my clock for 10 minutes to uh, 2020, and I'm going out there. I don't care if I'm in my pajamas or not. I'm going, Yahoo! It's 2020. And then I'm welcoming in the year that way. I'm welcoming it in as positive atmosphere as I can. I may not have tons of money or a lot to give out, but the one thing I do have to give out is my good wishes, my positive energy. And I want you guys to give out that too for the new year. And I want you guys to have a lot of hope for the new year. And as we go into the next couple Facebook Lives, I will provide some, things that I'm hoping that will provide some great stuff for you, so you can take that within you to the new decade and into the new year, and that you can leave whatever you have had as far as negative in this year, you can leave it behind. And I'm hoping in my heart of hearts that to you, from me, that you can have hope for something new that is going to happen in your life, and I'm here for you. And if you want to reach me at Declares Delight for Life, you can reach me at ddflrocks@gmail.com, or on Messenger on Facebook, and I will definitely welcome you. And any comments or anything you want to give me, or in the chat box or whatever, because if anything, if we don't give hope to each other, then it's difficult. So with that, I wish you a great Declares Delight for Laugh. Have hope and peace and tranquility in your heart, and let there be light in your eyes. And I love you all.